Hi there! Just a few reminders before we start. I just want to remind you na this video is exclusive sa mga tao na nakakuha na ng kanilang practice kit. And it's not for everyone. I already made a lot of content naman na free for all. Pero I hope na you understand why this video is exclusive. I'm sending you the link, trusting you na hindi mo to ipapamigay. The reason for that is because I want people to really experience yung buong review experience na offer ng Team Laika. Mas maganda kasi talaga if they have their own practice test and then they answer that practice test before they watch this video as you did probably. So kahit alam ko na marami kayong gustong tulungan, I hope that you know na it's the same thing for me then. I want to help a lot of people. That's why I even started this. Pero etong link na to na I-send to you, may trust to na sa inyo lang ito. So, this is personal. Don't send it to anyone else, especially sa mga tao na pwedeng gamitin to for their own means. I heard na a lot of people nagkukwento na rin sila sa akin na there are certain review centers daw, lalo na sa probinsya, na ginagamit yung videos ko without my consent. And it pains me to find out na may ganon. Ang fear ko din kasi is for people to use yung practice kit that I so painstakingly worked at for their own means. Again, hindi to available sa kahit sinong random person. As of right now, it's only available through the page sa teamlaika.com directly from me or in one of my partners, one of which is Heart Inc. sa Pampanga. So, if you have friends na interested, gusto rin nila ng ganitong access or gusto nila mapanood yung mga techniques na I'm teaching pagdating dito sa practice kit, just tell them na bumili ng kit of their own. Mura pa rin naman. So, I'm trying to keep the price at $350 pa rin naman. So, hindi naman siguro masyadong malaki na yung bayad. Considering din nakasama na itong video sa package. Walang additional charge ito. Okay? Let's get started. This is practice test set 1 walkthrough, numerical reasoning part 3. So, part 3 na siya kasi ang discuss natin are numbers 21 to 30. If you haven't seen yung part 1 and part 2, there's a link flashing on the screen. You can click there. Panoorin mo muna yun para maka-catch up ka. Okay? So, number 21. The question is, Mr. Shua left 184 hectares of land after he passed away. He asked for the land to be divided between his wife and their son at a ratio of 5:3, respectively. How much land should his wife expect to receive? Now, for this type of question, usually, ang sabi sa akin is that, ito yung question usually na people just guess kung ano yung answer. Kasi one of the reasons why is dahil hindi nila alam kung paano ito i-solve. Ngayon, there is a very very traditional way of solving this problem, pero I don't use that method kasi masyadong matagal. So ito yung ginagawa ko. I want to teach it to you right now. Ang ginagawa ko, ang una kong titingnan dito sa problem is this, okay? 5:3. Okay? When 5:3 na yan, ang ibig sabihin yan, for every 5 na makukuha ng wife, 3 naman ang makukuha ng son. Okay? So, just looking at 5:3, ang gagawin mo lang, first step that you're going to do is to add this, 5 plus 3, which gives us the number 8. Okay? Ngayon, ang total na merong land right now ay 184. Okay? 184 yung total. Okay? Tapos yung 8 na yan, okay, hahatiin daw natin yung 184 na 5 yung makukuha ng wife, 3 makukuha ng anak. Okay? So, ang gagawin mo lang talaga would be yung 184, you divide it by 8. Okay? So, 184 divided by 8 is just basically 20 is 33. Okay? At para makuha mo yung makukuha ng bawat isa sa kanila, all you have to do is to multiply it each. So, 33 times 5. So, again, with our technique ng times 5, alam mo na agad na ang sagot is 115. Right? And then 33 times 3, if you want to find out, is 69. Okay? At dahil ang hinahanap ay yung kung ano yung sa wife, the answer is letter A, 115. Okay? So, again, first step that you're going to do is to add ito, yung ratio. Okay? Yan ang unang mong gagawin. Second thing that you're going to do is you divide yung total na paghahatian with yung number na, yung sum ng mga ratio numbers natin. And then, kung ano yung sagot, which is the third step, you will just multiply it by kung ano yung hinahanap sa problem. Okay? At makukuha mo yung share nila doon sa inheritance or kung saan naman yung hinahati. Okay? So, let's move on. Number 22. Ito, graph lang to. Giveaway din to pagdating sa exam, pero still a lot of people have a hard time or even get this wrong kasi may onting problema with reading comprehension. Kaya I really push you guys to start reading and engaging in questions kasi pag hindi kayo familiar, pwede kayo maguluhan. This is easy kasi how many females were recording 2013. So, ang itong dash, okay, na line yan daw yung females. Nanap natin yung 2013. So, ang answer would be this, which is 65. So, letter A. Yan ang common mistake. Okay? Kasi they see the first 65 and then they answer it right away. Ang importante yung tingnan is this, yung top part. Okay? Nakalagay minsan in millions, in thousands, in hundreds, or 100,000s or whatever. Pag ang sinagot nyo A65 dahil yan ang una mong nakita, this is actually wrong. Okay? Kasi may million. Ibig sabihin, yung 65 na yan is 65 million or 65M. The answer is actually letter D. Okay? So, if you're one of the people who answered A dito, I understand why you could make that mistake, pero just be careful next time. Okay? So, tingnan nyo doon sa legend kung meron nakalagay dyan in hundreds, in thousands, or something like that. You would need to refer to that to make sure na tama yung sagot ninyo. Don't just look at the digits na nakalagay dun sa graph. Okay? Ito, which year had the same amount of males and females recorded? Kung same amount, ibig sabihin we're looking at yung intersect nila. Pareho sila ng spot nung year na yon. And the answer is right here, 2014. Kasi yun lang yung year na nasa isang point sila pareho. Nag-meet yung dalawang lines. Okay? Next question, I'm sorry. In which period saw no change in the amount of males recorded? Ibig sabihin, pareho yung amount ng males dun sa dalawang taon na yon. Nakakita tayo ng flat line dito. Pag flat line, ibig sabihin there's no change. So the answer is 2012 to 2013, which is letter B. Okay? Again, these are easy questions, pero if you have a hard time understanding English, you may have a difficult time. So make sure that you understand the question before you actually answer. Number 25 is yung mix 12 kilos of soil containing 11% clay with 10 kilos of soil with 22% clay. What is the clay content in the mixture? Okay. Mixture problems give people a hard time dahil, na-intimidate sila doon. Kasi bakit? Kasi nakikita mo ang daming values. Meron kang kilos, meron kang percentages, meron kang clay, meron kang ibang klase ng soil. Nakakagulo siya. Pero actually, madali lang ang mixture problems if you know about it. Let's start with the traditional method. Ang traditional method, which is also something I use, okay, just to make sure na tama ako. This is what I do on my scratch paper, okay? So, meron malalagyanan, meron nasa ilalim. Ang nilagay kong na value sa loob ay yung percentage, so 11 and 12 kilos. Okay? Ito yung first condition. Yung unang soil is 12 kilos of soil na may 11% ng clay. Okay? So, yan yung first type ng soil. Okay? Wag mong i-confuse yung soils at yung percentages kasi you probably would get the wrong answer. Yung second type ng soil na ihahalo niya ay 10 kilos. Okay? 10 kilos ng soil. At ang kanyang clay content ay 22%. Now, notice na hindi ako naglagay ng percent dito. Okay? Walang percent na ganyan ako nilagay, as most people would. The reason for that is, I find it confusing. Hindi na kailangan ilagay. Ilagay mo na lang yung percent sa dulo. Okay? Bakit? Kasi if you solve this non-traditional way, ang gagawin mo would be 0.11, kasi 11% yung nasa taas, right? Times 12. O, diba? You're starting at the disadvantage. Yun yung sinasabi ko. Ibig sabihin, simula pala pinapahirapan mo yung sarili mo kasi may decimal ka na agad. Okay? Ang traditional na formula niyan would be like this, 0.11 times 12 plus 0.22 times 10 equals, and then hindi natin alam kung ano yung clay content, right? Yun din ang hinahanap. Pero alam natin yung weight, nung outcome. Kasi ang gagawin mo lang would be, i-add mo ito. 12 plus 10 is 22. Okay? So, ang answer would be 22 times x. Okay? And then you solve down. Okay? Pero again, with me, I don't use percentage dito sa taas. So, I go straight away dun sa whole number. So, that would be 11 times 12 plus 22 times 10 equals 22x. Okay? So, hindi na ako nag-iisip kung i-decimal ko ba itong point x, ano bang gagawin ko, o x lang ba siya? Yung mga ganong klaseng tanong that can confuse you. I do away with that. Okay? So, pansinin ninyo ang brain ninyo, pag nakakita kayo ng decimal, feeling nyo mahirap agad. Pero pag ganito yung format, parang, hindi lang, kaya ko yun. 11 and 12 lang naman pala. 22 and 10 lang pala. Kayang-kaya ko yan. So, that's the reason why I don't use yung percentage sa simula. I add it sa dulo. Okay, ganito mangyayari dyan. This would be, kung 11 times 12, that's 120 plus another 12, so that's 132. Okay? Plus 22 times 10, madali lang yan, nalagyan mo na ng 0 sa dulo, equals 22x. Okay? Sorry for my handwriting. Again, I'm still using a mouse. I'm saving up for a tablet, pero mukhang medyo matagal pa. Baka after this review season, makaipon na ako. So, okay. So, let's tuloy lang tayo. 132 plus 220. So, ang sagot would be 352. Okay? Equals 22x. And then, you divide this by 22. Ayan. Divided this by 22 para makancel siya at maiwan yung x. And then, the answer would be this. Okay? So, 352 divided by 22, that's basically 1. And then, maiwan yung 132. Kasi 220 yung ano natin eh. So, 132 divided by 22 would be, kasi ang 22 times 5 is 110, right? So, plus another one na 22 is 132. So, ang sagot is 6. Okay? Ayan. Sorry. Naglag. Sige, sulat natin ulit. Ang sagot dito is basically 16. Okay? 16%, which is here. Ngayon, I'm going to teach you another technique na exclusive sa Team Laika members, in which you don't need to do all of this. If kayo nako-confuse kayo sa mixture problems at gusto niyo na lang, hulaan ko na lang to or kunin ko na lang yung mas posibleng sagot, I'll teach you a way to do that. Okay? So, top secret, exclusive Team Laika technique to. Hold on, burahin ko lang yung sketch natin. Okay, so again, same problem. If ayaw mo mag-solve ng math or nagugulan ka sa formula, there's a way for you to kind of guess or parang derive kung yung possible na answer. This is still under yung relief na, kasi sa civil service exam, iba-iba naman yung options eh. Bihira naman na magkakadikit yung options sa pagpipilian. So probably you can use it. Nung ako nag-exam, nagamit ko tong technique na to, so I'm teaching it to you right now. Okay. Ang operating principle nito is this. This is basically an average, okay? Kung pantay yung number ng clay, ibig sabihin kung, for example, 10% ng clay, 10% ang clay nito, okay? At pareho rin sila ng number ng kilos, okay? Ang mixture mo magiging same. 10% pa rin yan. Okay? If you don't believe me, you can compute. Okay, magiging 10% sa 20 kilos. Ano naman mangyayari pag magkaiba sila? Ganito mangyayari. Kung 10% ito, at ito ay 20%, okay, pareho pa rin sila ng number ng kilos, okay, ang magiging average nito would be at around 15% over still 20 kilos. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin? Napapansin niyo yung pattern nito? Na ito, if they are equal, ang sagot dito sa taas is actually the average. It's basically 10% plus 10% divided by 2. Same rin dito. This is basically 10% plus 20%, magiging 30% divided by 2, lalabas yung 15%. Okay? So again, magiging average ng dalawang percentage usually yung sagot dun sa mixture as long as equal yung dami nung kilos. Ngayon, pagdating nyo sa civil service exam, bihira naman yan nalalabas na, ay, 10 kilos yung soil na to, 10 kilos yung soil na to. Even in this problem, this is 12 kilos, ito naman ay 10 kilos of soil. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na hindi to pareho, ay hindi mo na malalaman off the top of your head kung ano yung sagot. Okay? And to illustrate that, I will use a line. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung ang isang clay, una mong clay, which is 12 kilos, okay, ay 11%, okay, ang clay doon. Yung isa mo namang clay ay 10 kilos at 22% yung clay. Okay? Ang assumption would be, if pareho sila ng dami, kung pareho to, kung equal to, ang kanilang clay content would be around the middle. Which is, kung 11 plus 22 is 33 divided by 2, so that would be around 16.5%. Okay, right? Yun yung average nila. Yun ay kung equal yung dami ng soil. At dahil hindi pareho sila, at mas malamang yung maliit, yung mababa, the answer would be around this area. Mas malapit dito sa end na to. Okay? Kasi dahil mas marami siya, yung sagot would be closer dito, away from the average. Okay? Kung nagkabaliktad naman na ito ang 12, the answer would be around here. Okay? Anong value nito? Ganito yon. Yung line na ito, na options mo ng sagot dito sa tanong na to, hindi siya pwedeng maging greater than 22%. Okay? Kasi mas mababa nga yung nalo mo. Okay? Hindi rin siya pwedeng mas mababa sa 11%. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Dahil hindi siya pwedeng maging mas mababa sa 11%, which is the lower of the two values, hindi na pwede ito. Hindi na pwede yung letter C. Tama? Dahil din hindi siya pwedeng maging higher than 22%, which is yung higher of the two percentages, hindi na rin pwedeng letter B. Okay? Ang option mo dalawa na lang, either 16% or 12%. Ngayon, question. Dahil dalawa lang ang laman nitong left side dito, ibig sabihin 2 kilos lang ang nilamang niya, anong mas probable na sagot? 16 o 12? For it to be 12, okay, ang 12 ay nandito. Okay, around this area dito sa line na to. Masyado na siyang malapit dun sa 11%. Para mangyari yan, ibig sabihin sobrang laki ng nilamang nitong area na to kaysa dito. At dahil hindi yun ang case, the most feasible answer is still letter A. Na from our solution ng traditional method kanina, already proven na yan ang sagot. So again, if you practice this technique and you observe this sa mga iba pang questions, kasi there are still mixture problems naman sa set 2, or even in other resources, you'd find na kaya mo palang hulaan out of the options nang hindi mo sinusolve na long cut. Okay? So again, that's one of the reasons why this is exclusive sa mga people na bumili ng booklet, kasi this type of technique is something na I only teach pag nandun ako sa review event or sa mga taong nakakausap ko. Kasi this is mine. I still haven't released the book, so hindi ko pa na siya na-copyright. So please, please, please don't share the link to other people. Alright? Secret muna natin siya. Number 26, if 2 over 5 of x minus 12 is negative 20, what is x? This is basic algebra naman. So 2 over 5 x is minus 12 is equal to negative 20. Oh, gagawin lang natin dyan would be to transfer this here. So negative 20 magiging plus 12. That would be negative 8. 2 over 5 x. Okay, so you multiply both sides by 5 para makancel mo tong 5 na to. So magiging 2x is equal to negative 40. Again, be careful with the negative, ha? Don't forget that kasi common mistake yan, nakakalimutan. All over 2 para makancel ito. X is equal to negative 20 or letter A. Okay? Let's move along. Madali lang yan, kaya-kaya nyo na yan. Number 27, the sum of three consecutive odd numbers is 1371. What is the smallest of the three numbers? So, ang common and traditional way of solving this is like this. X Let x be the middle number, or the first number, depende. And then you can use x plus 2. Okay, 2 kasi odd number. Ang odd numbers lagi may pagitan na isa. For example, 1 and 3. Ang 3 is actually 1 plus 2. So, kung ito yung 1, yung x, kailangan mo ng plus 2 para dun sa susunod na number. And then the next one would be x plus 4. Kasi, the next odd number is 5, which is 1 plus 4. Okay? And then, what you're going to do is i-add mo yan lahat. Okay? The sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 1, 3, 7, 1. And then you solve down. So, i-combine mo yung like terms, magiging 3x plus 6 is equal to 1371, na nakaka-hassle din kasi considering na ilipat mo pa yan doon, i-divide mo pa ganyan. Ang technique ko, which is something that you can find din sa YouTube, the link is here, dito sa taas if you want to look at it. May explanation ako doon. Ang gagawin nyo lang is this, okay? You can find out the middle number by dividing this big number with the number of numbers involved in the sequence. Ano ibig sabihin? Ang gagawin mo lang, right off the bat, is 1371 divided by 3. Now, notice, if you do it sa actual exam, you don't even have to write this down. Just look at the given. Okay? And pag nagdi-divide kayo, start naman from the left. So, that is 4. Magiging 12. 5, kasi magiging 15 yun. And then 21 yung dulo, 7 yung huli. Okay? 457. So, alam mo na 457 yung middle number. Okay? And from there, you can reconstruct the sequence. 457, ang next niya na odd number is 459. Yung sinusundan niya naman is 455. At dahil lang hinahanap mo is the smallest of the three numbers, the answer is 455, which is letter C. Okay? So, fairly easy. And again, if you want more examples, you can click dun sa link sa taas. Number 28, what is 872 times 15 plus 2, 3, 4, 8? So, ang common na solution dyan would be solve down. Alam mo yon. Kaya lang sa akin, kasi ang daunting nung task na bilhin mo, 872 times 15, isusulat mo yun, tapos mag-add ka pa ng 2, 3, 4, 8. Maraming room for errors. So, what I'm going to showcase right now is the last digit rule. Basically, ang sinasabi ng last digit rule is that whatever happens, yung last digit ng lahat ng mga sinusolve mo would remain the same. Okay? Well, unless division yung ginagawa ninyo. Pero in this case, wala naman division, so magagawa nyo pa rin yan. With PEMDAS, alam mo na unahin mo yung multiplication. Okay? So, ang last digit nitong 872 times 15 is basically the last digits multiplied together. Kokopyahin mo yung last digit niya. So, 2 times 5, ang last digit nito is 0. Alam din natin yan kasi alam natin with our speed math na any number na multiplied by 5 na even, ang dulong number niya is 0. Right? Okay. Now, knowing na ito ang last digit nitong equation na to, pag in-add ko ngayon itong number na ito, last digit rule, all I have to do is add 0 and 8. Ang last digit ng final answer would be 8. Ngayon, tingnan nyo yung options. Isa lang naman dyan ng 8 ang last digit, right? So, hindi na pwede to, hindi na pwede to, hindi na pwede to. The answer is letter B. Kahit wala ka pang sinosolve. Now, you can, if you want, you can use a calculator to solve it or i-manual ninyo. Pero this is the answer that you're going to get. Okay? Number 29, a bus left for Baguio in 6 hours. Later, a van traveling 92 miles per hour tried catching up to the bus. After the bus traveled for 12 hours, the van caught up. What was the bus's average speed? So, basically, okay, meron tayong line kasi they're traveling the same direction. Nauna yung bus, and ang sabi, 6 hours later, okay, so 6 hours later, na after niyang umalis, around nandito na siya, umalis daw yung van. At tira-travel nung van, kung ito yung van, ang sabi, 92 miles per hour siya. Okay? And, after the bus, this is very important to catch, traveled for 12 hours. So, ibig sabihin, itong bus dito sa taas, siya yung nag-travel ng 12 hours. Okay? The van caught up. Nag-abot sila. Ngayon, tanong, kung 12 hours na yung binabiyahe nung bus, okay? At yung van ay umalis 6 hours after niyang umalis, ilang oras ngayon ang total na binyahe nung van? Okay? So, ang sagot would be 6 hours. Kaya ulitin ko ha, kung ang buong binyahe ng bus bago sila nag-abot is 12 hours, at yung van naman, ang tinravel niya lang ay, nag-start na siya mag-travel 6 hours after nakaalis yung bus. Nag-abot sila nung 12 hours ng bus, ang sagot would be 6 hours. 6 hours lang tumakbo yung van bago niya naabutan yung bus. Okay? Ngayon, ang alam lang natin dito is that the van was traveling 92 miles per hour at 6 hours na tumatakbo. From that, makukuha natin yung distance na tinakbo nilang dalawa bago sila nag-meet. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin is 92 times 6. Okay? So, 92 times 6, another good technique you can do would be just multiply it by 5. So, that would be 460. Tapos, i-add nyo yung 92. You can do this mentally and yung makukuha nyo yung sagot, which would be 5, sorry about that, naglaloko yung mouse ko, 552. So, ibig sabihin, itong layo na to na tinravel ng bawat isa sa kanila is 552 miles. Okay? Ngayon, alam din natin na yung 552 miles na yon ay tinravel ng van sa loob ng 12 hours. So, ang next mong gagawin would be to divide 552 by 12. Okay? Ngayon, notice na yung mga sagot, okay, simulang digit pa lang, marami ng pagkakaiba. So, ang key dito is the first digit. Ngayon, do I still have to do the long cut? Not really. Kasi, alam mo na agad, using yung technique natin ng times 5, na ang times 5 ng 12 ay 60 ang simula. So, eto hindi umabot ng 60. So, the answer would be 4 ang simula. Hindi mo na kailangan i-solve ng todo kasi isa lang naman yung sagot na merong 4 sa simula. Yun na agad yung sagot. Okay? So again, these are time-saving tips kasi ang usual na reklamo ng mga tao is that kulang ang oras nila pagdating sa exam. So all you have to do would be to solve until the point na nag-iiba na yung may difference na dun sa options para makuha niyo yung sagot. Obviously, hindi pwede to kasi hindi siya nagsisimula sa 4. Hindi to pwede kasi hindi siya nagsisimula sa 4. Hindi to pwede kasi hindi siya nagsisimula sa 4. So automatic yun na yung sagot kahit hindi mo pa nasusolve yung 6 doon sa solution mo. And even if you do that, it's actually still going to be the same answer. Okay? Okay, so in this next number, a few friends took a road trip to Batangas. They left at 10 a.m. The journey took 356 minutes. When did this group of friends arrive in Batangas? So, first thing na kailangan yung tandaan is that pagkakaiba ng regular numbers tsaka sa time is that pagdating sa time, we count in increments of 12 instead of 10. Hindi 10 ang pinaka-top na number, 12. Kasi people get confused about that. And if magaling na rin kayo sa times 5 na technique natin, ng speed math, alam mo agad na yung 60 minutes it takes for it to have gone na isang oras. If you look at 356, alam mo right away na bitin to sa 6 kasi ang 6 would be 360 and sakto siya sa 5 which is 300. So, meron ka na agad 5 which is 300 and then meron ka pang natitirang 56 minutes. Okay? Now, obviously, yung 56 is carried over kaya hindi gagana yung last digit dito kasi lahat ng options mo, 56 yung dulo. Okay? Ang pinagkaiba mo na is yung first digit at saka yung whether it's AM or PM. So, pag ganito, walang scientific basis, all I look at would be, okay, kamusta na yung minutes? At dahil nandyan na siya lahat, automatic na siya dahil lahat naman options meron doon, I disregard that and I start counting from 10 AM. 10 AM, from 10 a.m., I add 5. So, 10. Use your fingers on this. 10, 11, 12, noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So, ang answer would be 3:56 p.m. Notice meron 3:56 a.m. So, make sure na ang sagot ninyo ay yung consistent na sagot doon sa pagbilang ninyo. Kasi if you answer 3:56 a.m., that's automatically wrong. Okay? So, be careful pagdating sa ganyan, pagdating sa mga time questions. Usually, kasi what happens is, people who are overconfident answer yung first na nakita nilang, oy, malapit to sa sagot ko. Shishada na nila yon without knowing na meron palang isang option na kahawig nun. So, just be careful about that. Now, again, this is the third video sa series ng numerical reasoning. The rest of the videos will come really soon. I'm hoping to keep posting them as long as meron akong break. I'm actually filming this ng madaling araw kasi medyo mas tahimik at this hour. I'll keep posting them. Just follow the link na sinend ko sa inyo, please don't share that link to anyone. And I hope you have a great day. There's a playlist of all the videos right here na available. You can click subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel kasi dito ko ipopost lahat ng mga new content that I'm making. And again, happy learning and keep believing and keep praying. Kaya nyo yan. And God bless you all. Bye-bye for now.